Welcome to the topic skills versus experience. Which one matters more to get a high paying job? Let's deep dive. Now, if you look at typical human perspective, people talk about I started learning multiple tools or multiple skills. Then I focused on how to use these particular tools or skills. But many of them, when they start learning, right, they don't focus on a particular problem to solve, which is very, very important. Even when they start doing all this 1, 2, and 3, finally their focus is to say, I know this. I know these particular tools or skills. Do you think is it sufficient? Let's go in deep. Now look at the competition today. Today for each job you want, there are more than 10,000 applicants. Now, if all these 10,000 applicants says, I have these skills, it can be a student or a working professional or anyone. Now, when they talk about skills, that particular skill, in the resumes, you can see more than 5,000 applicants has mentioned that skills. Example, MATLAB and Simulink or CAD or anything. Then out of these 5,000, close to 2,000 plus people are putting in the resume that they worked on such project or internship using these skills. Now, if you look at overall, when you will be asked in the interview, if you look at your resume, your language is, I know this particular tools or skills and I used it in a project. This is how the way people speak. Is it sufficient to stand out from 2,000 plus people? Let's find out. The biggest thing here is the differentiation problem. If you are one of those 2,000 plus applicants, so how do you stand out? Just simply having skills and experiences is not enough, because the person who is going to recruit, they don't have time to talk to or interview 2,000 applicants. To filter out, we need to make sure we need to differentiate ourselves properly. So this is the biggest problem today in the resumes, that you are not differentiating yourself. Okay. Now, how to differentiate you properly? The secret to standing out is achieving exceptional results. So achieving exceptional results, not average results or good results are very good. Make sure you are planning to achieve or you achieved exceptional results. Now let's take in examples why I said when we say we need to talk about you achieved exceptional results. Let's say you wanted to say that I know MATLAB and Simulink. I applied in a project where I was working on this particular area. So focus on how can you say that I optimized my models, which helped to reduce the development by 50%. I used my skills in this and I applied in that project, and also I am able to reduce the development time of the project by 50%. So what was the impact? The impact was the faster project completion, saving companies resources. So this shows the results what you got are measurable and what is the impact it made to the project. That is very, very important if you have to differentiate yourself and stand out. Okay, so let me give you one more example. So we have a team which is not sufficient to do the whole things. So I trained, along with my work, I trained a team of 10 peers lacking this expertise, and with this we able to multiply it 5 times productivity, making the team independent and able to complete the project within timelines. Show that how with your skills and capabilities able to handle the project and achieved measurable results which given higher impact to the project. This is very, very important if you have to stand out and get that opportunity. Clear? In your resumes, you should have the measurable results. If there is no measurable results, it's difficult to stand out with the current competition in the market. Now, let's look at what are the keys to fast track success. The companies prioritize candidates who can deliver measurable results, solve real world problems, and bring innovation and improvement to projects. So in all your key achievements written in a resume, you should see for each project, how did you able to deliver measurable results? What are the results you delivered with respect to percentage or reduced time, cost, whatever it is. We need to put numbers, delivered measurable results. Then you also need to put what are the real world problems you solve, like saved time and saved, there are no resources and we able to train people and solve the problem and increase the productivity. So those are the real world problems. So bring in those real world problems and add the measurable results which are in numbers. Finally, you should position yourself that you are bringing innovation and improvement to the projects. Very, very important. So the keys to your fast track success in your career, these are the 3 things you need to learn and how to apply this in your work. Now, so what's the winning formula? Learn skills, apply it on real world problems and get exceptional results. If you do only first, get skills, acquire as many skills as possible, it doesn't help. Just apply, but you don't get any results, it doesn't help. Even if you get average results or good results, it doesn't help with the current level of competition. Achieve exceptional results and mention that properly, which are measurable in the resumes and also in the interviews. That will lead you to faster career growth. Okay. So focus on delivering impactful results, not just listing skills. Clear? The winning formula. Now, what are the key takeaways? Learn a skill but don't stop there. Apply it in real world scenarios and show measurable impact with exceptional results. Clear? The clear takeaways. Now, what is the call to action? What you have to do now? Look at yourself. What are the skills you are working on today? What are the skills you are working on today? And how will you create that impact by solving the real world problems? So, which problem to solve and how will you create that impact and do that, implement it properly and achieve that impactful results. So this is your call to action now. Clear? Great job. You spent wonderful time learning what matters most, skills or experience. So what matters more now? Skills plus experience plus impactful results. That's what matters more. Great job. See you in another topic.